I have called this extraordinary summit in connection with Russia's aggression directed at the independence and territorial integrity of Ukraine. Let us call things by their name. This is an attack of Russia on Ukraine, not a Ukrainian crisis, as some people say. Today we condemn those acts of aggression which clearly are the Russian Federation's recognition of the independence of illegal self-proclaimed entities in temporarily occupied areas in certain districts of Donetsk and Luhansk regions of Ukraine. The sending of the Russian troops into those territories and the approval of the Federation Council of Russia of the use of the army outside the country. It is Russia and only Russia that bears full responsibility for the escalation of the conflict. Today we must together take good care of the unity of the European Union and of the whole West. Our reaction must be firm, tough, and consistent. The most important things, it's my point of view, are first, sanctions which will genuinely hit Russian interests. Second, withdrawing from the Nord Stream 2 project and undertaking action to diversify gas supplies so that Europe is no longer an object of blackmail for Putin. Third, a radical increase in aid for Ukraine, including direct financial help. Microfinancial assistance is a good step, but more will be needed, I am afraid. Fourth, cooperation within the framework of NATO for a greater presence of forces and means of the alliance on the eastern flank of the Union. That is, especially in the countries bordering Russia and Belarus. And fifth, a serious stance on Ukraine's European perspective. We need to accelerate and reinvigorate the dialogue between Kyiv and Brussels. This is perhaps the most difficult point of the five I have just stated, but if realized, it would bring about real change to the rules of the game, which for the time being are dictated by Moscow. The Union, including some of our governments and parties, must not repeat the errors of omission, appeasement, and naivety. Our determination, courage, and imagination must prevail over Putin's cynicism, arrogance, and brutality. Only a tough and united stance of the West can prevent the escalation of Russian aggression vis-à-vis its neighbors. At stake today is not only the security of Ukraine, but also our security, international order on a global scale, and world peace. We must pass this test now. We might not get a second chance.